Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the New York Yankees. All right, we'll be back to get this one started
and
after
now,
this.
Your New York Yankees.
And towing the slab, Garrett Cole. And singing, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
About to get started here, J.J. Weatherholt getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball lifted left field. One up, one down.
Batting second, the catcher, Alejandro Pinto.
That one found hard the other way. 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! A solo shot. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Such an incredible swing right there on that breaking ball away. Did an incredible job of keeping the hands back, letting it travel. And boy, he just hammered that. Recognized the break. And man, this guy kept his front foot down. Weight didn't transfer until the exact time. An excellent backspin to carry it over the fence.
Now the 0-1. Hammered, base hit. And that's a one-out single.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone. Hey! One run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Inside, ball 1.
Here's a 1-1. Fly ball down the line. And that is that.
Brinca, estoy en mi propia liga, yeah. Brinca, más puto con una pinca, yeah. Respira, serviste otra bebida, yeah. Brinca, yeah. Bebecito.
We go to the bottom of the first. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Michael McGreevy having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Strike 2.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting second, no left fielder.
So up next for New York, Andres Phillips, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. 1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back now in the Bronx. And here's the first baseman, Thomas Sajazi.
An 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball, that's it.
Cole, a 6'4" righty, 220 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, right field, Gonzalez on his way over, and there's 1 down.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Victor Scott II.
Bunting for a hit. Picks it up with a bare hand, but no chance. That's an infield single.
Well, he saw an opportunity to drop a drag ball and made it work out.
Here's Baez. Runner on the go. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Swings through that one for strike 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second. Foul ball still 0-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. And he's out right there. He's out.
Aye.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Baez off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Bottom of the second. Now up is the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that one fouled off. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Judge wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and the strike call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. That one fouled off. 0-1. Foul ball there. another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And next for New York, Cedar Rafaela.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Scott gets under it. And that is that. Top half of the 3rd inning, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, J.J. Weatherholt.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-0. And that is out of play. That's in there. That's strike 2. Got him. 1 away.
Up next to the Cardinals, the catcher, Alejandro.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela moving under it. And there's 2 down. The home run streak's already safe with that bomb earlier, but no repeat this trip. Now George Springer at the plate. Springer, who statistically has turned out to be one of the greatest postseason performers of all time when you look at his OPS in playoff games. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next to the Cardinals,
really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Crushed left center field. This one's deep for Home run number 15 on the year. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
So up next, Nathan Church. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He swings and fouls one off. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. In the air, left field. Phillips under this one. And that is that. Back in the Bronx as we go to the last of the third. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Got him swinging.
Batting in, the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
And a swing and a miss there. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. That's way outside. Ball 1. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 down, base is empty. So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. And now the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Back for more from the Bronx. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Thomas Sajazi. More numbers retired and more world championships than any other franchise. The impact the Yankees have had on baseball really second to none. And you come here to this yard and it's all on display. Ground ball left side. Caballero throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next to the Cardinals, the right fielder, Victor Scott II.
Nope, that's
So
down.
many, you know, kids growing up, when you watch baseball on a Saturday, it was the New York Yankees. Now you have baseball on every single day, but I think, you know, there's a generation that became Yankee fans because they were often the team on television.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
Hey!
Swing and a pop-up. Westberg. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Baez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And he swings through that one. A strikeout and the second of the game for the Coltrane. Bottom 4, here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Carlos Gonzalez.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Struck him out swinging. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
The Yankees still looking for their first hit in this one. And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball.
Well, he's looking great so far. Helps with over 80% of your first pitches or strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And it's going to stay a strike. No challenges left for them now. Swings through that.
This guy's sink has so much drop angle. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That's inside.
The 1-2.
That's outside.
Man at first, 1 away. Way inside. And that's a fair ball. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball.
Lost to left center. Way back there. On its way. Aaron Judge with a rocket. Home run number 20 on the year. And they tie it up. It's 3-3.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball.
Alejandro Kirk stepping in now for the Yankees.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
swings over the top of that one.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
On the ground. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Rafaela.
Strike two. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set for the start of the inning.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back.
Creative. Batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. In the air to left center. Phillips has a beat on it and makes the grab. And there's one away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, J.J. Weatherford.
Ball. Down.
On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
The catcher,
Alejandro. So next up for the Cardinals, he's already homered here in this one. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Singy. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can it bad after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Out towards left center. Phillips on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Breaking ball misses down and away. Gets him to chase after that one. And a big swing and a miss.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Third baseman,
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Got him swinging for the K. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. And up next for New York, Jose Caballero. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. To third, Gorman. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here in New York now with the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Gorman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Gorman thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Popped up. Rice. And there's one down.
Up next to the Cardinals, the left fielder, Nathan Shirt.
Ripped to right. He makes the grab. And there are 2 down. Thomas Sajazi next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Set down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Carlos Gonzalez. Gonzalez matched a homer in his last game. Ball. Smoked on the ground to second. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Andre Phillips.
Towards first, Sajazi. He steps on the bag. Out. Number 2. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2. That one hit the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Going. Gone. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 4-3.
One thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Ryan Abreu. He has a great slider with tons of movement.